Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier has been banned from making public statements about the Viv Ansanm and the plans that the Viv Ansanm has moving forward. And another new gang has been formed in Haiti. This despite the efforts that the security apparatus in Haiti currently, the Haitian National Police and the MSS are doing to fight off gangs in Port-au-Prince and the larger Haiti. Well, this is bona fide. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly subscribe and hit that notification button so that when I upload something new, you get notified as soon as possible. Well, the Viv Ansanm has been a target of serious police operations in Haiti recently. We have seen the HNP and the MSS targeting Barbecue's stronghold, Barbecue's headquarters in Delmas, to the extent of going to Barbecue's house and flattening the house that Barbecue operated in. So the Viv Ansanm has been on the list of the law enforcement in Haiti to dismantle the gang and make sure that Haiti returns to normalcy in different parts of the country. Currently, Barbecue is not operating in the place where he was operating. Barbecue has faced a lot of losses recently with the operations. We have seen many of his gang members being gunned down. We have seen the properties that he was holding being lost. So Barbecue is a man that has been targeted by the law enforcement and the MSS. Clearly, in their statement, they released and they warned Barbecue, saying that Barbecue should surrender or he will face the full force of the law. Now, these disruptions of business in the Viv Ansanm is not only costing Barbecue his home ground, is not only costing Barbecue his house, it has costed him his name in the Viv Ansanm. He is a perceived leader of the Viv Ansanm, and these attacks by the police are not doing good on his name as the all-time leader of this strong coalition, the strongest coalition that has existed in Haiti in recent history. So what is happening inside this coalition is that these other gang leaders who have different gangs forming this coalition are becoming worried about the leadership that Barbecue has, are becoming worried about their territories. Because if your leader can undergo such humiliation that Barbecue underwent, they are worried about their own territories, which are much smaller and don't have much influence. And that is why the leader of the Canaan gang, I'm talking about Jeff Laros, has risen up the ranks, and he is now telling Barbecue to stop making public statements about the Viv Ansanm, that he is not the only person representing the Viv Ansanm, that the Viv Ansanm is a coalition of many gangs together that need to have their say in what these gangs are saying. So technically, Barbecue has been muzzled in the coalition that he himself helped to form. And when I'm speaking about Jeff Laros, you understand, if you saw my last video, you can go and check my last video. Jeff Laros is the gang leader of the Canaan gang, and he was recently in an armed struggle between him and the leader of the Chen Mechan group. I'm talking about the dispute that they had regarding the toll booth in a particular place where the money was going in and out. And Jeff Laros wanted to have full custody of that toll booth to ensure that all the monies that are coming in and out of that toll booth are belonging to him. And that is something that the leader of the Chen Mechan gang did not want to hear. So you are seeing Jeff Laros taking both moves in the Viv Ansanm. He's trying to rise up the ranks in the Viv Ansanm, and he's the one now telling Barbecue that he should not release any statement regarding the Viv Ansanm. He should not release any statement regarding the entire fraternity of the coalition of gangs because he has faced a lot of losses in that gang. So what we are seeing is that this gang is undergoing a lot of pressure, and Barbecue is now being challenged from different angles whether he's going to sustain this gang. Already this conflict between the Chen Mechan and the Canaan gangs are bringing a lot of conflict inside the Viv Ansanm. And Barbecue, as the leader, is the person who is supposed to bring these two factions together. But now there's this faction that is telling Barbecue, do not represent us, do not speak about us. We are not part of your public statements. So this is a challenge to the leadership of Jimmy Cherizier as he's continuing to fight the law enforcement, the MSS, and the Haitian National Police. So this can also be termed as a question of legitimacy. Just the same way as the Viv Ansanm is questioning the authorities of the country currently, the Presidential Transitional Council. They are saying that the Presidential Transitional Council should resign. That is the same angle that now internally the Viv Ansanm is having on Barbecue, that he is not a legitimate leader of the Viv Ansanm, and that he should not release any statement regarding the direction of the Viv Ansanm. So the exact same thing that the gangs are holding against the government of the day is the exact same thing that the gangs in the Viv Ansanm, making up the Viv Ansanm, are starting to hold against barbecue. They are asking questions that who is the person representing us, because the losses and the kind of direction that this leader is taking us is not the direction or the statements that we want to be put out there. So the challenges of legitimacy have started to rise against Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier inside the Viv Ansanm. And in all this struggle, when the operation was going on in Delmas to dismantle the barbecues gang, the Viv Ansanm, a lot of equipment was seized. And this is part of the reason as to why these gang leaders are now saying that barbecue should not be at the head of the Viv Ansanm. Important technical apparatus like firearms, sophisticated drones, vehicles like cars and motorcycles, and even sniffer dogs were retrieved by the police from these areas, and these belonged to the larger Viv Ansanm group. So that is why this legitimacy question has started to rise against Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier regarding his leadership in the Viv Ansanm. And as that is continuing, a new criminal faction has started to be formed in Haiti, and I'm talking about the Red Dog. It is reported active in the locality of Nan-Piwo in the commune of Kenskov. The group is said to be linked to the influential gang leader Chrysler, according to the information reported by the executive director of the National Platform for the Progress of Human Rights. Now, Chrysler is the gang leader of Tibwa. And this Tibwa is not part of this major coalition, whether the G9 or the GPEP, but it is part of the Viv Ansanm. Now, we are seeing the gang leaders in Viv Ansanm trying to gain more ground in different areas. And as they gain more ground, they are also gaining more say in that Viv Ansanm. And more say means that there will be fragility in the leadership of this Viv Ansanm. And that is why now they have the voice to stand up against Barbecue, to tell him that Barbecue does not represent us and Barbecue does not give statements of the Viv Ansanm in public going forward. And this Chien Rouge, the Red Dog gang that has been formed, is a statement that also that Haiti is still riddling with all these gangs still forming, still active, and still recruiting members in different parts of the country so that they can continue to do whatever atrocities they are doing against the public. So as much as the coalition of security is being formed by different countries to go to Haiti, we know that the Kenyans, the Jamaicans, the Belize are in Haiti. There are other gangs that are still forming as recently as just yesterday. Different gangs are forming in Haiti. And the core of this gang is La Grosseline, and it has lookouts in Bois-Dôme, Laval, Kaumaten, and other different regions. So they are establishing a very formidable and organized organization of gangs. And this organization of gangs is something that is making it very, very complicated for the law enforcement to continue to fight these gangs, because once you have a leader, once you have very elaborate structures of fighting, then it becomes very difficult for the law enforcement to dismantle these gangs. But new gangs are forming, as well as gangs in the Viv Ansanm are becoming stronger. They are taking more territories, and they are now standing up against the leader of the Viv Ansanm, and that is Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier. That is what is happening currently in Haiti.